Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. 10 white toes and them Tory flip-flops. Manicures and pedicures, I'm always tip-top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got some hitters moving shicey. Ask me if I'm rolling with some Gucci, bitch, I might be. It's very unlikely, my wrist ain't looking icy. Charging by the minute, cause my time is very pricey.
What's poppin', people? Oh my god, I don't have earrings. I hate when I don't have earrings on, because I have earrings on 24/7. Shout out to these lashes. Okay, poppin', love these. They're from, let me put y'all on because I'm a real one. Where the hell? Okay y'all, I lost the package. Well, no, this is the package of them, but they are Marshalls for like $7. Okay, so the plug. I actually got some poppin' ass shoes from there too, but okay, that's not what we're here for today. Today I wanted to talk about breakups. Okay, I know that's like a really random topic to talk about, but I feel like a lot of people go through breakups, and a lot of people go through heartbreaks, and a lot of people, you feel me, are just going through that sort of thing. And I definitely went through a really hard heartbreak, and that was what, like going to when I was starting college. So the struggle was definitely real, and that's what I want to talk about today. Hopefully this video enlightens you or helps you, you know, if you're in a current situation, whatever the case may be, or if you just want tips, you feel me, to help somebody out. Like I said, this is my experience. I obviously went through this shit, you feel me, so I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100 per usual. But you know, I don't have anything against my ex. I feel like once you grow from that situation, you see, or yeah, once you grow from breakups and you see, like, you feel me, the dynamics between everything, everything happening for a reason, once you kind of like reflect on that later on, it makes everything a little easier to accept. Because I definitely feel like that was one of the biggest things I struggle with. Okay, I definitely struggled with like accepting that like it was over, and I feel like that has to do with obviously how long you're in the relationship. For me, I was like in a relationship damn near 3 years, so it was just, I was very consumed, like obviously like everybody gets at one point, but I was also like losing sight of like my worth and as a woman, and like everything, you know, like just my value in general. Like I was really allowing that situation to define everything about me. And I think once I realized that, and like I realized, oh really, this shit, once I realized how important it is to not lose your worth or lose sight of your worth as a woman, it just makes it a little easier to move forward. But this is literally what, okay, because you gonna cry, like these are facts. If you don't cry, you didn't really fuck with the person, because and that's just facts. Because that shit, if you feel me, you break up with your significant other that you thought was your significant other on some bullshit, whatever, that shit fucks with you, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's real difficult. And I feel like you definitely, even for men, like I feel like men cry too. Like you just have to really fuck with the person. Because I definitely cried, and I feel like that's one of the biggest ways to heal, is crying. Obviously you always feel better after you cry, whatever situation. So you know, I definitely feel like crying is a major key, you feel me, when dealing with breakups, crying. Definitely writing. Like I have a journal, and I know it sounds corny, but like you just have to know yourself, like what's gonna work for you. What worked for me was writing. Like I definitely wrote about my feelings, and wrote about, you feel me, how everything, you know, was happening, how it was affecting me, like you know, and just writing about it like puts everything into perspective in a whole different way, I feel. So I don't know, I feel like after I started writing and like venting about it, I would definitely speak to you know, your closest friends. Your family members may be upset because, you feel me, they don't they don't want to see you with somebody that's hurting you. So I would advise you to like talk to, I mean, if you close to your family member like that, then yeah, do that too. But at least speak to a friend, somebody that you know, you feel me, that can help you out, or that you trust, you can confide in, because like you just be dealing with a lot at once, especially when you're trying to do other shit. I think that was my biggest thing. Like I was starting college, and like having to deal with everything all at once was so difficult and so draining, and like I didn't even know how to handle it. So like that's what I'm saying, like you can't allow a breakup to like get you to a negative space to the point that you feel like you can't live without that person. And I mean, that's to the point that it gets, like at times, like the person that you were with, whatever the situation was, like you may feel like you can't even live without them type shit. Like it's that difficult. So it's definitely a process. I would definitely watch a movie and fuck up some ice cream. That is facts. Okay, whoever invented that, okay, or whoever invented that concept was right on, because I was dead ass eating a freaking bowl of ice cream watching a movie, and 9 times out of 10 it was like, you feel me, a love story movie. I don't know why, like The Notebook gives me hope every single time I watch it. Like it's the most beautiful film, and I don't care if it's a book, if it's corny, I don't care. Love and Basketball, I love that movie. You feel me, those are like my 2 top like go-to love story movies, but there's obviously a billion more out there. So I would definitely watch some type of movie. But as far as like the healing process, like you honestly honestly you never truly get over it. Like as far as like not getting over it as like, oh, you'll be with that person again or whatever, because like over time you realize that you were meant for that person and whatever the fuck, like you know, like you just understand the situation a little more. You don't understand it as much when you're in a situation, but sometimes like it is what it is. Like you have to really trust yourself. You have to allow yourself to heal. I wouldn't jump into no new relationship right after another relationship. That's personally just me though, because I know plenty of girls that really be out here like after they have a boyfriend. I don't get it, because it took me at least a year, a full year, for me to even be like open to the even wanting to date again. Like seriously. So don't push yourself, you feel me, take time with yourself, and understand that, you know, everything happens for a reason, whether you want to understand it right now or later on. And there's always going to be somebody that will treat you better. If you're in a fucked up situation where you feel like you know, your significant other is treating you like shit or whatever, and you can't leave, or you feel like there's no better out there, there has to be. And I'm convinced, I mean, I'm obviously single, but at the same time, I think that any guy that's gonna come into my life at this point, like we gonna be bringing something to the table, because I'm definitely bringing something to the table. Like my standards, it's not even about, oh, you're cute. Obviously they gotta be cute still, you feel me, but like that's obviously, I gotta be attracted to you. Like these, that has to be a thing. But hold on, like I definitely feel like the next guy that comes into my life is gonna have to be bringing something to the table, because I'm bringing something to the table. And as time goes by, you feel me, the more your standards grow, because it's not even on some like, are they cute? Like obviously, yeah, it's like they need to be some, like I need to be attracted to you, you feel me, but it's like at this point I'm looking for somebody that genuinely like has shit going for themselves, and you know, is gonna respect me as a woman, gonna respect me as a whole in general, like, and support my goals. Like it's just, and you can't, I think after a breakup or whatever, you feel oftentimes that there isn't gonna be somebody that's gonna treat you like that person did, or do the things that person did for you and whatever. And understand, and I'm gonna just finish the video with this, understand that whoever that you were in a relationship with before is not the person you're gonna be with after. Like, or whatever, like you're never gonna find somebody the same exact wait, like the same exact person you date is never gonna, you're never gonna redate them. Like, unless you feel me, you with that person, maybe, like there's never gonna be another person like that person. So it's very important, like if you're gonna move on and whatever the fuck you're gonna do not compare, because that's been one of the biggest things that you do a lot. Like you don't even realize it, but you genuinely like are out here prejudging or like setting all these things before you even, or that you're just comparing them to, you feel me, the other person that you were with. So yeah, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like down below. Subscribe, you already know what the deal is. Only subscribe if you want to, and I will see y'all in my next video.